Okay, guys. Hello. Hi. Can everybody hear me and see me? You can just hit a quick little yes, just from anybody. It's my first time doing this, so I want to make sure that you guys can can hear me and see me. Okay. Um, if you want, you can mute. You guys should all be on mute. And if you want to close your cameras or your videos, you can do that too. So yay, I'm excited you guys are all here to join me. This is awesome, and I'm so happy to do this. My name is Laura Eaton. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was an athlete for 13 years. I swam club. I swam on the US national team for a couple of years, and I swam collegiate. So I've kind of done all the different steps with synchro or artistic swimming. And then I became a coach, and I've been coaching for about 22 years. And I coached the club teams. I've coached the national team for about 10 years. And then I coached collegiate. I coached a couple of Olympians. So I was an athlete. I've been a coach. And then I've actually retired from coaching artistic swimming. And I do this now. I have my own company, Ready Go, and we work on this all of the mental training, confidence, attacking fears, motivation, a little bit about what we're going to talk about today. Hopefully, I can give you guys some motivation and inspiration for this week and for next week and for the next month, and honestly, for the rest of your lives, athlete or not. And so, yeah, we're going to talk motivation, inspiration. Very connected, but the two are a little bit different. So, when you talk about inspiration, guys, it's internal. It's something you feel on the inside. It's something that excites you, something that stimulates you. And so, throughout today and all of our seminars that I'm going to do with you guys, I'm going to share a lot of my stories, a lot of experiences that I've had, a lot of things that I've gone through, because I bet it's very similar to stuff that you guys have gone through or will go through. And so that's why I love this so much, to be able to share my life and my experience and my knowledge with you guys. And so when we talk about inspiration, one of the things that really inspires me are the mountains. I absolutely love them. I can look at the mountains and I get a feeling inside. I get excited, and I look at it as handling obstacles and challenges, right? You got your mountain, you start climbing, you start going up the mountain, you got energy, you're excited, right? Get a little bit further along, it's a little bit harder, you're tired, little less oxygen. You keep going. And then here, where I live in Colorado, there's snow on top of all the mountains. So the higher you get, the harder it is. But when you get to the top, oh, the views, the feeling of accomplishment. Yeah, that is something that really inspires me. I go outside, I look at the mountains, I picture them in my head. That's definitely something that inspires me. Now, if you talk about motivation, motivation is something on the outside, something that springs you into action. A lot of people are motivated by a bunch of different things. Maybe people are motivated by results, motivated by qualifying for a certain event, prizes, different things like that. If you guys want, on the little chat on the side, write down what motivates you. If something just kind of popped into your head, or something that you've thought about, or maybe something that inspires you, write it down in the little chat section. I want to see, I want to know, I want you guys to share. I know I'm just talking a lot and I'm going to give you guys hopefully a lot of information that you can use. You can try all of it. You can do just parts of it. But I want to hear from you guys too, please. I don't just want to keep talking, and not hear anything. Somebody said, winning in synchronized swimming or making my coaches proud. Yes, that definitely is very motivating. But yeah, when you feel when someone's proud of you, when you're proud of yourself and someone else is proud of you, absolutely. Swimming at the collegiate level, that's awesome. That's such an experience, guys. I was an athlete at the collegiate level and a coach at the collegiate level. And yeah, that's an amazing, amazing experience. I encourage you all to explore that if that's not on your radar yet, for sure. Someone said, seeing someone make progress, no matter how small. Yes. Even just the smallest things, guys. Those are things that you need to celebrate, because one little thing will lead to the next, and next thing you know, you're all the way up here, for sure. So yeah, feel free, keep writing them down in there for me, please. This makes me excited. I feel like I'm with you guys. I'm not just sitting here talking to you. One of the things that I absolutely am motivated by, and anyone that was an athlete of mine, or was ever on a team with me knows, I love quotes, motivational sayings, poems, phrases, things like that. Oh, absolutely love them. So when we are finished here today, I am going to read you guys my favorite quote. It's kind of a poem, but I'm going to read that to you guys at the end, and hopefully you'll like it, or it'll make you feel something, spark a little something in your belly. Yeah, I will definitely read that to you guys. Okay, so I have a couple of tips, a couple of activities that you can do this week to help with motivation, find motivation, keep motivation, all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully you have a pen and piece of paper. You can write any of these down at the end. I'll put up kind of a little recap that'll have a list of these things too. So don't stress out if you didn't get everything. If you need me to repeat something, you can write it in the chat. I'll do my best to read through those as we go. Again, like I said, this is my first time doing Zoom and a webinar. So bear with me. I'm going to do my best. But the very first thing, guys, to help with motivation, keep us going, is setting targets. Okay, very similar to goals, but I like calling them targets. I think it sounds fun. I think it sounds a little bit more exciting. So yeah, a target. You've got your bullseye in the middle, then you have all the rings on the outside. And when you set a target, it gives you focus. It gives you direction, right? It gets you centered in. So what I encourage you to do for this week, because I'll meet you guys again next Monday, but from now until next Monday, think about setting 3 targets for this week. And one of them being a target that you want to hit with your mental. What is something that you want to do and you want to work on mentally? Is it practicing visualization? Is it trying to do visualization for the first time? Working on your mental game. The second target would be something fitness-wise, something physical. Set a target for that. Maybe it's go run 3 times this week. That's actually one of my targets. Just started running again, is to go and run 3 times this week. And then a third one, to be something technical, something sport related. So for artistic swimmers, maybe it's working more on flexibility, ankle extension, your back arch, maybe technical, maybe it's working on artistic, maybe it's going in front of the mirror and doing facial expressions. This is definitely you guys. I want it to be something personal for you. But when you're setting your targets, and they can be small, guys, they don't have to be big, grand targets for the week. Somebody mentioned earlier, just setting small targets will get you further and further ahead. So yeah, one that's mental, one that's fitness or physical, and then one that is technical, related to your sport. So playing around, setting those targets. Okay, second one we're gonna get into. This one's good, this one's big. Gratitude. Probably have heard this a lot before. Probably people telling you, be grateful, be appreciative, be thankful for count the blessings that you have. Sorry, it's hot here today in Colorado. And so gratitude, guys. And I'm not making this up, okay? Research, tons and tons of research shows that if you have gratitude, you have more positive emotions and feelings. That's good, right? We want that. Along with gratitude, you can handle adversity. Guys, that's what we're dealing with right now, right? Our world has been completely flipped upside down. Schedules completely changed. Our day-to-day activities and routines, not the same, right? So having that sense of gratitude really, really helps and plays in with handling adversity, handling challenges and obstacles that come our way. And guess what, guys? They're going to keep coming our way. They don't go away. Bumps in the road, bumps in our journey are always going to happen. So having that sense of gratitude really, really helps. Along with, okay, so we've got positive, good feelings, emotions. We've got, it helps with adversity. It helps with your health, improves your health. Okay, that's another bonus, right? So there's all this research. It's not just stuff I make up. It's not like, oh, think this might happen. It's proven. So what I want you guys to do right now is think today, just today. I want you to write down in the chat one thing that you're grateful for, that's happened today, happened this morning, happened this afternoon. I know some of us are on different time zones and stuff. Tell me something that you are grateful for today. While you guys are typing or thinking about that, one thing that I found very helpful and very useful with having gratitude is thinking about your senses. What is it that has happened today that you're grateful for that you've heard? What have you heard today you're grateful for? What have you seen today that you're grateful for? What have you tasted today that you're grateful for? I can go on and on. I definitely, my coffee. I love my coffee. I'm grateful for that. The sunshine, the mountains that I got to see this morning, right when I woke up. Theater dance classes. Ooh, I like that one. What else do we have? Let's see. I told you I'm not so good at this. Thankful for the sunshine, that everyone in your family is well, and that you still have a job. Absolutely, you guys. Family. Let's see. Hard workouts. I like that one. Being able to work out with my teammates on a call, and that, oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's fun. Family. Oh, very good, you guys. So there's so much. There's so much. So when you think of gratitude, just remembering, kind of falling into those five senses. Use them. That helps you just kind of quickly, I think, come up with things that you're grateful for. One of the things that I do personally is every single night at dinner, we have, it's just a gratitude book. It's literally just a notebook, just a little composition notebook. And every night we go around the table and everyone says 3 things that they're thankful for the day. And we write it down so that when we are going through some difficult times, when we are struggling a little bit, when we have those bad days, which we have them, I have them, you kind of can go back and flip through the book, and there's just lists and multiple things that you can go back and remember and know to be thankful for. Let's see. Oh, okay. My next tip for you guys. I'm excited. This one's good. So I need you guys to be honest with me here. Okay. Be honest. How many times have you said, I have to go to practice today. I have to do my workouts. I have to do the drills. I have to do elements and figures. I can't go to your party because I have to go to the pool. Right? Everybody? I can't see if you're raising your hand, but but I am. I've said I have to cook dinner. I have to do the dishes. I have to go to the gym. I have to eat healthy. And what is a huge, huge change, guys. This is so powerful that what we're thinking, what words we're using, and what we're saying to ourselves makes all the difference. So what I'm asking you to switch I have to I blank. Anybody have any idea what that should be? I'll give you a second if you can think of it to write in the chat instead of saying I have. Anybody have a clue what we need to switch this to? Okay, I see I want. No, I try. No, I can. Able to. I love it, guys. Yes, Lily. I think that's Lily. Beautiful, guys. Yes, you switch it to I get. I get. I get to go to practice. I get to train. I get to work on my drills. I get to fix my weaknesses. I get to do a swim through. I get to be with my teammates. Switching that, guys, changes everything, right? And think about it. Right now, we aren't at the pool. We don't get to go to practice, right? That got taken away from us right now. And so when we think of it in a sense of gratitude, we can stop and be thankful for the things that we have when we switch it from I have to I get. I get, it's exciting. I get to do something. There's a little bit more energy behind that instead of I have to do this. It sounds like a chore, right? It sounds like something a little bit more on the negative side. So switching that to I get makes a huge, huge difference. There's a different energy that happens. There's a different feeling that you get in your body. Right now, we get to spend a lot of time with our families, right? We're at home. We are on social distancing, limited to leaving your house, that you're with the people in your house, family, friends, whoever is in your house right now, right? Is that we're kind of stuck there. And some days can get probably a little crazy, right? Get on each other's nerves, might drive each other a little insane. Some of us are going on a couple weeks in quarantine, things like that. But think of it, guys. I get to spend time with my family, with my loved ones right now. Because guess what? When this passes, and it will, and it might take some time, it might take another couple weeks, maybe even some months, who knows? But when it does pass, and it will, we're going to go back to school. We're going to go back to training. We're going to go back to coming home and doing homework, eating real quick, that you're not going to get as much time with your family, right? It's a little bit, running around to practice, school, homework, all that kind of stuff. So it's just really keeping into perspective and changing that I have to I get. Really, 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 really powerful in that. Get to, it says switch from obligation to desire. Oh, I love that. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Instead of it being a chore, something you have to do, it's something that you want to do, you get to do. And it's switching those words, guys. And that's why it is so powerful up here with your words, with your mental training, how to find some motivation, how to get through difficult times. We're all in this together right now. We're all in the same situation. We're all, losing things. We're all having to adjust, make changes, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're definitely all in it together in that sense. One of the things that I kind of say, you appreciate it more, you give more. And I don't know if anybody wants to write that down, but that's one of my favorite things to kind of think about, is that you appreciate something more, you're going to give more. So think about it, guys. We're not at the pool. We're not training. We're not practicing. and we want to, right? We want to get back with our teammates and our coaches and work and reach those goals and things like that. And so when that happens, when we get to go back to that, to have that appreciation, that when you appreciate it more, you give more. And maybe you've heard it before where they say an attitude of gratitude. I've heard that many times, and that's truly what it is. And as athletes and coaches, when you have that thought process and you have that attitude of gratitude, when you're appreciative of something, it helps you give more. You're going to excel more in your athletic career, in your coaching career, and all of that moving forward, for sure. One other thing that I want to share with you guys, and I like this is something that I really find very helpful and motivating, are power words. Okay? Power words. Has anybody heard of that before, or even heard of that, thought of that concept? If so, you can just write it in the little chat. If not, power words are simply a word that you can connect with. Something that, makes you excited. So you hear the word and, it gives you a thought in your head. It's positive. It's exciting. And so I encourage you guys to think along the lines of power words. And I want to share mine with you guys. You can have one power word. You can have 3. You can have 5. It's completely and totally up to you. But I really want it to be a word that you hear, you see, you think of, and it does. It fires you up. It sparks something in you. It motivates you. And so that's why I kind of call them power words in that sense. So my first power word, I'll share with you guys. I have 3. My first power word is believe. When I see the word believe or belief, if I think about that, I don't know, I get excited. Anything's possible. I know that if I believe in something, I will make it happen. I will do what I need to do. I will put in the work. I will put in the energy, the time, and I will make it happen. That believe is that's one of my big ones. I think someone just wrote down bolt. I like that one. Lightning bolt, maybe. Oh, that's cool. I like that. My second power word is team. You can see it. As soon as I say the word team, it makes me smile. Like, I love it. I love being part of something bigger. I love being part of something that I couldn't do by myself. I need others to be on a team together in order to achieve it. And that's where like the epic, amazing experiences, goals, that's where that stuff happens. So exciting. And my teams have changed. I changed from being an athlete on a team and having that type of experience to being a coach and having my coaching staff as my team, my athletes as a team, and all of us together. And then now that I'm doing all of just mental training and lifestyle coaching for athletes, my team is a little bit different. I have a bunch of mentors that are part of my team. And just, I get so excited when I think of, and I'm part of a team. It's just an amazing feeling and an amazing experience. I see a couple other ones. Passion. That's a really good one. That definitely, passion. I think of passion. I think of fire, excitement, motivation. Yeah, these are good, you guys. If you can think of something pops up in your head, go ahead and keep putting them in the chat. Sorry, my voice keeps cracking. I think this is the most I've talked in a while. I kind of go in my office and do my work that I really don't talk that much during the day. Creative. That's another good one. I'll share with you my last. Since I said I had 3, my last power word This one took me a while to fall in love with. This one took me a little bit of time to connect with and appreciate it. And my last power word is uncomfortable. I've learned to love that word and realize that when I say the word uncomfortable, it's a very positive thing for me, that I know I'm being challenged, that I know I'm growing, that I know I'm experiencing something that is going to make me a better person, that's going to challenge me to become the best version of myself. Because when I'm comfortable, I just stay at this level. When I'm uncomfortable, I know there's going to be something to learn from it. There's going to be something good that I can find in it to keep improving and improving. But that took a while. That was probably my last power word that I came across that I guess I really got inspired with and motivated with. So yeah, I have belief or believe, team, and then uncomfortable. Run-throughs, that's a power word. I like that. That's awesome. Expression, continue, movement. Oh, nice, you guys. This is really good. So then here's what I encourage you. So this is kind of the fun part. You come up with your power words, however many you want, and then do something with them, okay? Write them on a little Post-it note. Write one word on a Post-it note and put it up in your bathroom. Put it on a piece of paper right next to your bed. Put it as your screensaver on your phone. Everybody's on their phones, right? Put it as your screensaver on your phone so that it pops up, it's right there. If you're an artist, which I am not, if you're an artist, paint the words, draw them, create something with them. Share your power words. Call up your coach. Hey, I was listening to this webinar this morning and Lori was talking about power words and I came up with my power words and I wanted to share them with you. Share them with your teammates. Have fun with it. Like there's so much that you can do, but once you really connect with these words, guys, do something with them. Put them into action. So that you can visually see them. You share them with others. Share them with your teammates. If some of your teammates aren't on this call right now, aren't on this webinar, call them up, tell them about power words, see what they come up with, share with them. So guys, how cool would it be? You're at practice and maybe you're having a bad day, right? Maybe you're struggling a little bit. Maybe you're distracted by some stuff. And one of your teammates just looks at you and says, believe, or says, continue, or movement, or expression, or whatever your power word is. And you're like, whoa, okay. Smile a little bit. You got someone else helping you work through this. So I encourage you to do something with your power words when you come up with them. And also, you guys, if they don't pop into your head right away, that's okay. That's okay. And if you have 5 of them that pop into your head, great. But I really want you to just make sure that there's something that shows a connection with you, so that it can be powerful. That's why we call them power words. So they can be powerful and you can actually use them. Okay, I'm going to pull up, let's see if I can do this. Okay, perfect. I think I did it. A little bit of a recap for here. I know I feel like I'm talking really fast. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But a little bit of a recap, guys. So we talked about setting up targets, right? You want to set up your targets. They give you direction. They give you focus. You hit that target, you get that feeling of accomplishment. We're athletes, we're coaches. We're driven by this stuff. When we can hit that bullseye, we can check things off. We feel good. We move on to the next one, right? That's what we do. So with your targets, remember we talked about setting a mental target for the week, a physical target or fitness target for the week, and then a technical target for the week. Something related to your sport. Again, these can be really small, guys. You don't have to go grand and big and too crazy with these. If you want to, great, go ahead. But you definitely don't need to do that. Second question, or second thing, reflect on who and what motivates you, and then why. And I put these all up here, guys, because I want you to write these down and take the whole rest of this week to play around with this stuff. See which one of these things really connects with you. See what really, motivates you or inspires you. So reflect on who. I didn't talk about this earlier, but reflect on who motivates you and what motivates you, and then answer it with why. Why does this person or why does this thing motivate me? Next one, 3 things that you're thankful for today. I know we started listing a bunch through there, and I challenge you to do this all week in your notebooks or your journals. You can even do it with your families if you want, like I do. Write down 3 things that you're thankful for that day. And then, like I said, challenge to do it the whole week. Replace I have with I get. Oh, I'm excited for you guys to do this one and watch how your feelings start to change. Watch how your excitement towards stuff starts to change. This takes work. It takes practice. But just switching the I have to I get. And then the last one we talked about, create your power words and then have fun expressing them. Do whatever you want as far as that and expressing them through there. And then your bonus. I really, really encourage this, you guys. Write a thank you letter to the person that you thought of in number 2 that motivates you or that they inspire you. And I encourage you to not send an email. I encourage you to not just send a text. It's really easy to boom, send. But sit down with a piece of paper, with a pen, take your time and write a thank you letter to that person that's impacted you and that has motivated you. Put a stamp on it, walk it to the mailbox, because there's something that's very powerful about holding a letter in your hand. And I'm going to bet that whoever you send this to, it's going to make their day. It's probably going to make their week. It might even make their month, honestly. And that's the beauty about having a letter, you guys, is that person can always pull it back out whenever they want and read it and continue to motivate others, continue to be grateful that they're impacting other people's lives. And when you sit down and actually write the letter, you're taking the time, you're processing, you're thinking, and you're going to feel that sense of gratitude. You're going to feel all of those things like we talked about before, where you're going to have positive emotions. You're going to improve your health. You're going to handle adversity. And in this case, you're helping to build relationships. When you can actually go and tell someone, in a letter that they receive, thank you. And this is what you've done for me. Maybe they don't even know that they motivate you. So that's kind of the bonus. I encourage you to do that. So we have all kinds of things. Targets this week, reflection, who and what motivates you, inspires you, 3 things you're thankful for. We're going with gratitude. Along with that, switch I have to I get. Create your power words, have fun expressing them. Bonus, writing the thank you letter. That was a lot. But like I said, if you guys can handle, push this out throughout the whole week, give yourself the opportunity to go ahead and, explore all of those things. Maybe it's just simply writing your 3 things you're grateful for the week is going to be something that keeps you going, keeps you motivated in there, showing gratitude. Maybe it's setting up those targets, right? Drawing them out. My circles would probably be really bad too, but drawing your little bullseye and then the other circles as you go and picking those targets for the week. That's all I wanted to cover as far as motivation, inspiration, hopefully just giving you guys a little bit of tools, tips, things like that to move forward. I know I said I wanted to read to you my favorite quote. Before that, does anybody have any questions? Any questions you want me to try to answer real quick before I read you one of my quotes? Any thoughts? Who is the person that motivated me? Oh my gosh. Okay. So throughout my swimming career, as an athlete, I had several different people that motivated me. Excuse me. My first person that pops into my mind as an athlete was my coach, my first coach, Ree Calcaterra. This was in St. Louis, Missouri. She has since passed away many years ago. She's in the was inducted to the Hall of Fame. She believed in me. I just remember, working with her. We were a very small club, working with her and helping me come up with my music, helping me design my swimsuits. Just invested so much time and energy in me that I found motivation. She was not young. She was definitely an older coach. But to see her put that much energy and effort into her athletes was just very motivating for someone who at such a young age. Right now in my life, I would say the person that motivates me now is my 11-year-old daughter, Isla. She's a soccer player, and she's very level-headed, very kind, very, very disciplined when it comes to her sport and training. She has good, so I'm trying to run again, okay, and get back into shape. And she's actually been running with me the last 2 days. And 2 days ago, we were running. We just finished going around this circle on this hill. And so we stopped and walked for a little bit. And I told her, I was like, okay, so we're going to run a little bit more, and then we're going to stop at the last park and walk a little bit, and then we'll run the rest of the way home. And she looks at me and she's like, no. She's like, you can walk a little bit longer now, but once we start, Mom, we're finishing. And I was like, okay. Okay, you're right. And she's like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to run the whole rest of the way, all the way until we finish. And it's just really nice to have that, from someone that's young to be able to motivate me, to keep pushing me, to keep things in perspective for me. And so, yeah, I would say now the person that is motivating me is, my 11-year-old daughter. Okay, you guys, I'm excited. I'm going to read you my favorite poem. I guess it's a poem. But after that, or when we finish up, I really, really, really want you guys to email me, contact me, share with me your power words, share with me who motivates you. Share with me the things that you're grateful for. Shoot me an email, please. I'll put up my email and my website in just a second. But I want to hear from you. I feel like, again, I just keep talking. But we're in this together. And I want to celebrate with you, things that you're grateful for. I want to help you with your power words, help hold you accountable. So I want to hear from you. Please shoot me emails. You can contact me through my website too, either way, but I would definitely want to hear from you. Okay. Hopefully you guys, this feels good. Okay. It's called Dream Big, and the author is unknown. If there were ever a time to dare, to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at your heart, something that's your aspiration, something that's your dream. You owe it to yourself to make your days here count. Have fun, dig deep, stretch, dream big. Know, though, that things worth doing seldom come easy. There will be good days, there will be bad days. There will be times when you want to turn around, pack it up, call it quits. Those times tell you that you're pushing yourself, that you're not afraid to learn by doing. Persist. Because with an idea, determination, and the right tools, you can do great things. Let your instinct, your intellect, and your heart guide you. Trust. Believe in the incredible power of the human mind, of doing something that makes a difference, of working hard, of laughing and hoping, of lasting friends, of all the things that will cross your path this year. The start of something new brings the hope of something great. Anything is possible. There is only one you, and you will pass this way only once. Do it right. Oh, I'm so happy you guys joined me. I'm excited. I'm happy to, same time, same place next Monday. Again, if you have any questions, if there's anything else in particular that you guys want me to cover, or any questions that pop up into your head after this, shoot me an email. I will do my best to get those answered the next Monday and then the next Monday. So we have 2 more after this that I'm doing free for you guys. Could I please reread the first sentence? Yes. It says, if there were ever a time to dare to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. And it's called Dream Big, guys. If you want to look it up, I'm sure you could be able to Google it. The author is unknown. But yeah, I can actually, if you want, I can go ahead and post this on my website in my blog section. Yeah, it's my favorite poem. I read it often. It definitely has some really beautiful lines in there. A lot of good things to remember, some things to appreciate, and some things to help motivate in there too. Okay, let me pull up my email, you guys, and my website for you. Let's see, I think I did that wrong. Let me go back. See, I told you I'm still learning this. There we go. So there is our recap. And then there we go. Yep. So it's really simple, guys. Just my email is readygolori@gmail.com. And my website is readygolifecoach.com. You can contact me through either of those outlets. And please, I want to hear from you. So let me know some of your answers to the questions that I threw at you guys today. And yeah, feel free to let me know if there's other things you would like me to touch base on, or other questions that you need some help with. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next Monday, same time, same place. Bye.